Oh, hello. Right. Let's get things started. Look at all these New Year icons. That one's an odd one out. It's got a white background. That's just annoying. All the other ones are yellow. Why is that one white? Goodness. Just a bit sicky. Oh. I hope you feel better soon. All right. I think before I start, I've got some points to spend. I don't know whether I should though, in case they come out with more legendary skins. I think I should just save them until we know if a team is leaving the store, because that does happen occasionally, or a team will change their colours. Although I did like the look of Mercy's away skin, because it's just white and pink, which is quite nice. It's got no blue. Already got maize. Yeah, let's do that. I'll leave the rest. Anyone online wants to join? I'll invite G. Hey G. Bit more work and then I'll have the soldier skin for this week. Oh, just got a message from the person redoing my model. Hey Jake, did you change your colour? That looks different.
Traveling to route, prepare the attack. Select your hero.
Someone stole your colour in another chat, so you changed it? Okay. Oh, I need to update my level. That's something you can do now, Jake. Using the owl level command. You can either do a plus, like I'm doing, or you can just type the full number in. But bear in mind it does have a small cooldown.
Never. I will fight to my last breath.
Bit dodgy, don't you think?
5, 4, 3, 2,
Bit dodgy. Bit
One.
dodgy. Bit dodgy.
attack.
Everyone be careful out there.
Well, you just need to be faster, Jake. That's all. If you want to do it. You popped off on Osu but deleted the VOD. Oh no, all we got is your word for it. What a shame.
The payload has come to a halt. Get it moving. Everyone, heal up.
We still need you.
You still got a screenshot of the score? Well, that's something.
Don't know what. Heroes never die.
Wrestle with Jeff, prepare for ya.
Ah, thanks for the follow.
Barrier is unstable.
Wait for me. Let's keep it moving.
I'm better than you? Well, that's hard to know. And, that's a rather blanket statement.
The payload has reached your checkpoint.
And rather ambiguous. About what? You know? You're trash at what? Yeah. I figured for the music I wanted something pretty chill, since that's the kind of person I am, so it fits my stream well. The game? Well, I'm still pretty bad myself, so unless you're something like bronze or silver, then, you know, you're not worse than me. More packs. And even if I am better than you at Overwatch, I'm sure there are plenty of other things you're better at me with.
Stay out of my way. I am moving the payload.
Wait for me.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Tennis? Yeah. If you play tennis, you're better than me because I don't play tennis. So... that's pretty easy. Although, it was funny one time, my younger brother asked me if I wanted to play Call of Duty against him, even though I'd never played Call of Duty before, and it was on controller, which I'm really bad at, but I still kicked his ass. So, I don't know. I did find that rather funny.
I'm on fire!
Victory. Play of the game.
Have what? Oh, another pat? Oh, thank you. Did we win? I think so. Yeah. Look at all those wins.
Now enter. Prepare to attack. Select
Let's see. Quick play classic. Win percentage. Where's May? 45%. So I lose 55% of the time on me. What about overall? 49%. So it's a little better overall. Yeah, elimination is a bit better. 56. Oh, look at that, 100. Mystery. What's worse? That seems a little strange. My lowest win percentage in Mystery Heroes is 62%.
Attack commencing. Capture.
I wonder if that's unusual.
I have to get back in the fight.
Hey, Dot Mars.
This fight is not over yet.
Okay. Hey! I wasn't ready.
Objective A captured. Escort the payload.
Back in my day, we have this payload delivered already.
That didn't quite work out. Ah, whoops. I cancelled my ice block.
Hey, 我又回来啦。
Okay. Good. Oh. Well, now I got the high ground. Farah doesn't need ground to be high. She smokes enough weed.
I have to get back in the fight.
Hey, Rose. No, I didn't need more bullets in me.
Get out of my way or I'll run you over.
Hey, 我又回来啦。Helden sterben nicht.
Did you see the two animated emotes, Jake? I added a couple. I'm gonna add a few more once I figure out what I want and get them made. What's the other one? It is this one.
大家都指望着我呢。
Hey, Law. I slapped that together just before the stream started. If you've had it open for longer than the for longer than like 10 minutes before the stream, just refresh it and it should appear. You looked in the wrong place. Okay. Yeah, it's in the actual animated emotes section of the channel, which means you can use it everywhere, not just in my channel. Hey, welcome back, Bruno. Yeah, I've got some ideas, but I can't make them all myself. So they may have to wait until I got the money to throw at someone. Yeah, it's nice to be back in Overwatch and streaming. I figured with the news of Microsoft buying ActiBliz, things will be improving. We still have to wait for things to improve, but they'll get there. because Microsoft has a pretty good track record when it comes to, you know, taking care of its games and making sure they're well maintained and succeed long past when they purchased them. If you look at, for example, what they've done with Minecraft, that's still going strong many years later. And with big franchises, like the Blizzard ones, they'll want to keep those going because they've been successful for so long, and there are a lot of people who like those games, so they'll definitely want to keep those alive.
Wrestle with Jeff. Prepare for death.
Thanks for the follow. Yeah, I know. I mean, game sales are still useful because there are some people who won't be interested in Game Pass. They'd rather just buy the odd game here and there every so often. So they'll still make money from those games. It's just Game Pass will be a lot more attractive the more good games are on it, which is what their goal is, ultimately. So the better they treat their franchises, the more attractive Game Pass is. So the more Game Pass they can sell. I have looked at Game Pass for PC, and there are over 400 games on it right now, and a lot of them are games I'd be interested in playing, but at the moment I'm playing Overwatch, so I don't really need to. Yeah, and if you can't financially justify it, it's not a good deal either. Imagine if Microsoft end up buying EA, for example. That would be a big one too. I don't know if they'd be allowed to get away with that, because EA is a pretty sizable studio at this point. And they've got a lot of games under their belt which are worth grabbing for Microsoft.
Sniper, keep your heads down. I'm on fire.
The EA's reputation, though, isn't the best.
Protect the payload.
Especially with microtransaction garbage. So it might require quite a bit of reformation if Microsoft were to acquire the whole thing. Oh dear. Yeah, if you're lucky enough to find the Steam store, as soon as the sale starts, you'll notice that all the promotional pages and everything go up to an hour or two before the prices change. So a lot of the banners will end up saying up to 0% off. because the sale hasn't really started yet, just the promotional like pages and everything. So it's pretty amusing, but after a few hours all the prices are adjusted and it looks fine. Yeah, sometimes they might have forgotten to do some of the sales, I don't know. Or maybe they were planning to do some sales on some games and then just either forgot or changed their mind and didn't take it off the promotional stuff. Who knows, really? Thinking of getting into Eve? Eve is one of those games, I think I started playing it in 2004. I think it was 2004. And it's one of those games I've played on and off over the years. I actually lost my original account for a while, made a second account, and then eventually managed to reclaim my first account because the email I was using originally had been sat unused for so long. The username had been completely recycled and I was able to just recreate the old email with the same name and do a recovery email on my original account. So I got the original one back too. So yeah, that was quite funny. Yeah, I think what I did is when I was changing my email, I basically shut down the old one. I think, or maybe I just couldn't get into it and tried to reset the password and it didn't work or something like that. I don't remember. But for one reason or another, the username got recycled after a while because it just hadn't been used. And luckily no one else had picked it up. It was a bit obscure. But yeah, I was able to recover my original account. It was nice. Eventually I just subscribed them both and just used them alongside each other because it's easier to play like that. If you've got one character, like for example if you're mining, you can have one character sat there mining, any other character just transporting the goods back and forth between the section and the asteroid belt. So pretty easy. Hey, welcome back. Yeah, some things have changed, other things have stayed the same. But yeah, Eve is one of the few hardcore PvP games that have actually succeeded. MMOs, that is. There aren't very many hardcore PvP MMOs out there that have actually worked, and Eve is one of them. It's one of those games where one mistake can cause you to lose a lot. You won't ever lose everything, but you can lose a lot all in one go. Depending on what you do. There are ways of never putting yourself at risk of losing a whole lot of stuff. You can just stick to what's known as high sec, so high security areas where if you never shoot anyone that you're not allowed to shoot, then you'll never get in trouble and no one will be able to blow you up without serious consequences. So if you're not a high risk person, you don't have to lose anything. There are occasional assholes that will just blow you up no matter what, even at great loss to themselves, just because. But generally that will only happen if you're in a weaker ship that can be replaced rather easily anyway. So it's not too much of a problem. Yeah, I've got a lot of experience with Eve, so feel free to ask me any questions you might have. The learning curve is more of a learning cliff, bear that in mind. I think the tutorial is better than it used to be, but it's still a massive game, especially considering it's nearly 20 years old now. And it's got systems built on systems built on systems. But if you want a very open MMO that allows you to do pretty much whatever you want, but does have a lot of structured content, if you like that kind of thing, then it's a good game. It is rather slow. At least for the most part. You can get rather fast-paced combat at times, especially if you get in over your head into situations you're not sure how to deal with. But generally it's optional whether you get yourself into those situations. But yeah, it's as grindy as you want to make it, really, depending on what you want to do with it. You can either be a good boy or a bad boy. It's up to you.
Select your hero.
So you can be a nice, well-behaved, high-sec person who goes around doing missions for NPC agents and trading and mining, all in the safety of high-security space. Or if you want, you could join an alliance and go into nullsec where there's no police at all, and the only rules are the rules made by the alliances. Or you could be a pirate in lowsec and nullsec, just roaming around trying to find people to blow up and loot their stuff. Yeah, I do still like Overwatch a lot. It's a shame that there isn't a huge amount more content over the last few years, but it's understandable why. It's just a shame.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective
For Eve, what you can do in the game is based on your skills, and skills train in real time. So if you've got a skill book that says, oh, it'll take 24 hours to train, that's 24 hours of real time, right? Not game time. So even if you close the game, come back tomorrow, it'll be training all that time. which is probably one of the reasons why the developer CCP has been successful for so long, because I'm sure they've got a lot of people subscribed to the game, just paying them every month just to keep their skills active and making sure they're making the most out of training up their skills, so that when they play they can do whatever they want. They're making a lot of money from people who aren't even playing the game, so it's a pretty good model for them. Yeah, the pretty much the entire economy is player driven, all the way from the bottom to the top. So there are items that require buying from NPCs, but they're very few and far between. Most of the items can be crafted by players, and most of the components can also be crafted by players, with a combination of mining and planetary exploitation. So one thing you can do is you can find a planet that no one else has built anything on, which is pretty easy to find, and just build a base on the planet to harvest resources, and then you can turn those resources into components and sell those on the open market, or you can just sell the raw resources on the open market, or you can take it all the way from raw resources into actual viable ships or modules or anything like that, right? Or you can go into an asteroid belt and strip all the minerals and refine them into stuff, or you can just sell the minerals, or sell the refined ores, the refined minerals, or sell the ores, or whatever you want to do really. And you can train skills to help you get more money out of all of those different activities. And you can make money by doing industries, so you can buy a blueprint and then buy the materials for that blueprint and then churn out ships and sell those ships. So at any point in the supply chain you can make money in that game, and you can even just make money off people's laziness by buying things in more remote areas for a lower price and then transporting them to trade hubs and selling them at a higher price. Yeah, it takes a long time to learn the whole game because there's so much to it. There's still a lot of parts of the game that I haven't even touched. There's so many different ways of making money in that game. I once remember, I think the last time I was playing properly, I was doing mining, and I was just wandering around looking for a good asteroid belt to completely strip. And I found someone who was doing something rather silly, and they were using 2 ships at once, but you can only be docked into one ship at a time. And the one ship they weren't docked in was worth about 800 million ISK, which is quite a lot of money in the game. And luckily I could fly it. So I went back to the station, undocked from my ship, flew up to the ship in my capsule, hopped into the ship and just flew it away, and then went and sold it on the market. Easy money. I don't think they'll be making that mistake again. I already had one of those ships, so I didn't need it myself. But what I did need was a freighter, because freighters have a massive amount of storage, So it would save me a huge amount of time by going back and forth between my mining system and the trade system, which was about 8 jumps away. So I basically used the money from that sale to buy myself a freighter, which I think set me back about 900 million. So yeah, it saved me a lot of money. And that freighter can hold about 1 million meters cubed of goods, which is, yeah, quite a bit. Normal, the best industrial ships you can get, which are basically haulers but much easier to fly. You can probably fit up to maybe 30 to 40,000 meters cubed. So 1 million is quite a bit more than that. But yeah, if you undock from your ship and just leave it hanging there, anyone who has the skills to fly it can just steal it off you, because you're not flying it at the time. So just be careful about that. You can also, if you want to, just self-destruct your own ship. You can just make it blow up for any reason you want. It takes 2 minutes for it to happen, and you can cancel any time before it actually happens. So you don't have to worry about accidentally clicking that. But yeah, at least it gives you a bit of warning. But yeah, I've considered getting back into Eve, but the problem is I don't have any time these days anymore. With my new hours at work, I get maybe 3 hours that aren't work or stream time, and that's about it. The problem is most of the Eve time I've spent, at least the last time I played, I just sit there for like 8 to 10 hours just stripping a belt. I'd strip the entire asteroid belt in about 8 to 10 hours and make about 200 million ISK. It's not very exciting, but it makes quite a bit of money. Yeah, Eve does require a lot of time. That's the thing. It's a very time intensive game. It's not like Overwatch, you can just jump in and jump out. But yeah, if you have a lot of time on your hands, it can definitely suck it up quite nicely. It's been called quite a lot of times a spreadsheet simulator, and it is kind of. There's a lot of numbers involved. Would be nice if you can run it on your phone. You can. There is a mobile version,
That could have gone.
but it's separate from the main game. It's a separate Eve. Because there are differences. I don't think they're massive, but there are differences, I think. I think they outsourced it to another studio to do the mobile version.
Moving the payload. Backup requested.
The first time I played it, I was using a laptop, and that laptop, the graphics chip in it, was an NVIDIA GeForce 2. GeForce 2. The second ever GeForce card. Yeah, this was a long time ago. Remember, I started playing in like 2004. So, yeah, that was a long time ago. And yeah, it didn't run the game very well.
Pizza crumpets for tea.
Yeah. Sounds good.
How much did your lunch cost today?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Because it was under the £14 allowance.
A big fat nothing.
Yep. Free food.
Welcome to Hollywood. Prepare your defenses.
How much memory did the GeForce 2 have? Yeah, the GeForce 2 was released mid-May 2000. That's how old that is. 1 gig? This is 2000, Jake. Not 2010 or later. The GeForce 2, let's see, 180 nanometer chip,
World is worth
180. I think AMD are doing what, 5 nanometer now? Or was it less?
5.
That size, right? So 180 is what? 36 times larger per switch in there. GeForce 2 was made around the same time as we had 256 megahertz processors. That's how old it was. So yeah, it was quite a while ago. That was when 1 gig was a large hard drive. You wouldn't get that in memory That was a large hard drive.
That could have gone better.
32 meg. Yeah, sounds about right. Yeah. 32 meg of memory. Not gig, meg. That was when floppy drives were standard. Only one VGA output, yeah. Just a single VGA.
This fight is not over yet.
It only needed a tiny fan, if any at all.
Into the iris.
I know, if you wanted something with a little bit more power, you could get yourself a GeForce 2 Ti or a GeForce 2 Ultra.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Yeah, they did GTS and MX and Pro. Direct 3D7, OpenGL 1.2. Ooh, 200k, congrats. Yeah, MX was the standard.
I have to get amazing.
Still fourth on tree bits, that's nice. Yeah, I haven't seen Oopsie since I came back. Any tips and tricks for streaming? Just try it out and see if you like it.
I have to get back in the fight.
That's the first thing. You have to know whether you like it first before you invest time and effort and potentially money into, you know, building it up. Just give it a go. Yeah, consistent schedule is very important when you're starting out. But before that, you should try to just try it out and see if it's something you might enjoy. And make sure you've got chat visible at all times, since if you're not keeping an eye on chat, it might as well be a YouTube video.
Wait for me.
Thank you. Hello.
Yeah, I'm sure if we mention Oopsie Poosey enough, he will appear, like Beetlejuice. That's usually how it works. Ow.
Amazing.
Feeling powerful, and I'm not even angry.
Twitch is a bit dead today. I think it's pretty normal for me.
This fight is not over yet.
Oh dear.
Looks like new, quote-unquote, new players didn't win this match.
Play of the game.
Even if
No.
there's 5 stack of them.
Activating the barrier.
Oh, I got my deed poll back from the DVLA today. They say my new license should arrive in the next couple weeks. So that's nice. It's only been 3 months since I filed for a new driving license. You know, taking their time with it. Yeah, with the COVID stuff, they've had big delays. So, yes, I expected it to take a while. But yeah, in order to try and minimize the delays, I did make sure I did everything they wanted me to, as exactly as I could, so to avoid the chance of them getting to my application and noticing something missing or something. I didn't want it to be delayed another 3 months after they got to mine. So by the sounds of it, I've done everything right, because they haven't sent me a letter said, you're doing it wrong.
1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
There we go. To clean my mouse a bit. Yeah, depending on what you want done, it takes different amounts of time for renewing and for changing your photo or your name. It takes, at the moment, about 3 months. For some things it takes maybe 1 month. So it depends on what you want doing. Aren't you tired, Harrison? And why are you typing in Twitch chat if you're driving? What takes that long to drive to? No. It's just mainly the English language that's terrible. One thing that's notable about Eve Jake is you can play for as long as you want for free, but free accounts can't train certain skills. So you can fly around basic ships with basic equipment, but anything that requires like larger ships or more advanced modules will require the paid subscription, which you can pay with in-game currency if you wish. And a free account can raise that money pretty easily if you know what you're doing. I'm not sure what the cost is these days, but I think the cost when I was last playing was around about $1 billion. Which, to be fair, is quite a lot of money for a new account. But you can make a lot of money pretty quickly by trading. If you just exploit lazy people, you can make a lot of money very quickly by buying low and selling high. The way the galaxy is set up is there's 4 main factions, right? And each of the factions has one system that has just naturally, organically become the trade hub for that faction. When you start out, you can travel anywhere you want in the galaxy without getting in trouble, with the exception of potentially low sec and null sec. So as long as you stay in systems with a security rating of 0.5 or above, you'll be fine. And you can set your autopilot up in a way that prevents you from going into those systems where it can be avoided. So you don't really have to worry about that. But Yeah, there's 4 main trade hubs in the galaxy. I think the biggest is in... which is it? I think the biggest is in Caldari space, and that's I think it's called Gel, J-E-L, I think. I forget, it's been a long time. But generally that has several hundred people just in the system at any one time. Even though most of those are just going in and out of the system, they're not really sticking around for long. And there are a few other trade hubs around the other faction areas. But generally a good way of making money is buying stuff outside of the main trade hub systems, flying them into the trade hub system and selling them at a higher price. Because there are some people who will just sit in the station buying and selling stuff. So you can make money off those people. Or if you want, you can set up a buy order for a certain number of systems out, and it'll buy everything in that area, and then you can just go around, collect everything and sell it at a higher price. There's a lot you can do with a free account to make a lot of money very quickly. And as you get more money, you can buy more expensive things and make an even better margin. It can be quite a lot of fun doing that. And eventually you can buy a huge hauling ship to haul huge amounts of goods from one place to another to sell at a much higher price. Or if you want, you can make money scamming people who can't be bothered to read things properly, which does happen. I've never done that myself. I'm not the type of person that would enjoy scamming people. But, you know, to each their own.
Welcome to Paris. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Right.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Let's gather some valuable data on this mission.
Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Oops. Hey, Toasty.
Amazing! Amazing!
Visor activated. Thanks.
That could have gone better.
It could have gone better, but you know, it didn't. How you doing, Toasty?
60 seconds.
Amazing!
No. Wow. That was a well-timed ice block. Just playing loads of Ark. Good purchase then.
30 seconds.
Keep your heads down. We've almost got this.
冻住，不许走！ Everyone, stick together. We can do this.
Victory. Play of the game.
I'm gonna go eat.
Okay. I'm all alone. Ooh, another legendary.
Now travel.
Yeah, you could join if you want.
Prepare for battle.
Let me abandon those people. Who dis? Okay.
Now traveling to Busan.
Oh, it's a backfill.
Test round.
But we tried so hard.
Score 0-1.
Hello. I saw you at Luna's cabaret the other evening. Who's ready for some karaoke?
So how's it going?
Yeah, it's going good.
4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
I'm doing alright with the extra workload at work. It's not too tiring or anything, so that's good.
Yeah, that's really good. If only I could have Widow, I would have shot this bitch already. I'm sorry, I had to say the B word.
I have to get back in the fight.
Bitch.
Thank you. Adjusting angle of attack.
Hey.
Hi!
Personne n'échappe à mon regard. Let's have some hot cocoa.
No. What kind of Eve player were you, Harrison, when you played before?
Everyone is counting on me. Helden sterben nicht.
I got shot in the head.
Don't get shot in the face.
Too late.
Ah.
Amazing. Be right back. Give me time
Hey, I was busy.
Hi, busy. What are you now?
Defeat.
Defeated.
Oh no.
Play of the game.
everyone's tired.
Yeah, that happens.
Have you ever heard of sleep, my friend?
What? What? Sleep?
Yes, it is our newly invented thing. So you know how in every house we have this cushioned little thing in a room. Well, if you lay on it and close your eyes and just lay there, relax for a few seconds, not seconds, minutes or so, you will fall asleep. It is known to be really effective against tiredness. So try it out.
Welcome to
But how do you fall if you're lying down?
select your hero.
Well, you see, when you're asleep, it feels like you're floating. Okay. Or then sometimes it feels like you're falling down, and then you wake up in a like really shocking way. But that's because you're stressed or something.
Sounds dangerous.
So it is. And also, have you heard of this thing called coffee or caffeine?
I've heard there's a lot of coughing going around.
这样可以挡住他们。
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers in
Ice wall coming up.
defend objective A.
We are no. I got it stuck already. Ah.
Hey，我又回来啦！
Right. So you didn't really play it enough to know what you'd like to spend your time on in the game. Okay. I tended to be what they call a care bear, which is basically someone who sticks to high security space and doesn't do any PvP. So just doing things like missions and mining and trading and that sort of stuff.
Get over here and heal up.
The few times I did go out to nullsec, I got blown up. So yeah, I didn't like going out there very often. Because I never knew what I was doing really. So I just ended back up in high sec and continued doing that stuff.
Hey，我又回来啦！
Objective lost. Stop the pain.
So yeah, when I played Eve for the first time, I was trying to think of a name for my first character, and I ended up calling it Brave Dave. But when I lost my account information and couldn't log in again, I had to think of another name, and I ended up calling the other one Not So Brave Dave. So those are my two main characters. Yeah, you might do if you're playing at the same time as I was back in the day.
That could have gone better.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. If I played again, I'd have to try and figure out how to change my character's appearance and name. So, probably wouldn't be very
Not so
cheap.
brave. See?
It doesn't really work though. It was Brave Dave because it rhymed. So I'd have to find something else.
No one can hide from my sight.
Gosh, oh my god.
I can take care of myself.
It's a softie. Not a hard D, as much as you like hard Ds.
I see you there. I'm cringe right now. When I was a young toast,
Dein Schutzengel ist da.
I don't know how the
You were just
lyrics
bred.
go from that on. Yes.
Before you got horribly burnt.
Well, actually I'm a toaster, so
Oh yeah.
yeah, so that doesn't really make any sense.
No!
Tweethy, did you know
I did.
that the Earth is flat?
In some places. But for the most
Yeah.
part, it's an oblate spheroid. Broke a nail. smooth that out a bit.
Welcome to the out. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
It's a bit better.
Our world is good. Snowball, want some gelato?
Why would Snowball need some gelato?
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
Huh?
I'll be busy soon enough.
What happened?
Actually, if he spent most of our hour conversation, it was not inexpensive.
5, 4.
My chat broke. My voice chat broke.
Attack commencing.
Oh no.
Escort the payload.
Oh dear. It's not that the mic is muted, it's that the voice channel won't let me join it. By default, mic is muted until you're in a voice channel, and only then will it unmute it. And if you're in a voice channel and it's mute and your mic is muted, it'll have a little icon in the top left to let you know that's what's going on.
No one can hide from my sight.
Yeah, so it's just broken.
Understood. Let me get you patched up.
For your safety, please behind the back.
No.
This fight is not over yet. His halo is on the way.
Hey. Oh, yeah, we can use Discord.
Music to my ears. That could have gone better.
Stream channel.
Enemy turret located. Enemy turret neutralized.
Oh, got scared by the junk rat. Oh my god, you're so loud. I need to turn you down.
Okay, we're fine. I can't eat my chocolate.
You're inside
Okay,
my
Meiny.
brain.
Yes, it's nice in here.
Okay, I turned you down.
Sorry. Is it okay now?
Yeah.
This kind of eerie, there is.
Ah!
Heroes never die.
I hope you can't hear my keyboard, by the way.
It might not be possible to rename my characters unless they've changed it in the last year. That's a bit busted.
No one can hide from my sight.
No. Apparently, the game has had the code to be able to allow people to change the name of your characters for a long, long time. Because if you name your character something offensive or something like that, they have the ability to change the character's name. But they just don't give players that control, which is odd. They could literally make money off it, so I don't get why. But this is from a thread from last year, so it's possible they've made the change.
I thought I had a quick
It's hand.
Huh?
I jumped off into the river because I thought I had a crap. But I didn't.
Oh,
I killed myself.
so you just went for a swim by accident? Yeah.
Ice wall coming up. Enemy turret ahead.
I really hope that you cannot
I
hear
have to
my.
get back in the fight. Heroes never
Yes.
die. For
I'm scared of that.
10 seconds.
We can't let them
Huh?
Come on, everyone, attack me!
I am so enemy turret ahead.
This is not that fun.
No one can hide from my sight. Sniper, be ready.
Defeat.
Okay. I think one more and then Din Din's.
Okay.
Our world is worth fighting for.
Greetings. A warrior's greatest weapon is patience.
I love those captions. I think one more than Indians.
Yeah, that's what I said, isn't it?
Sure. Sure.
Captions is always correct. It never gets things wrong.
Yeah, especially with my name. It's tasty, not toasty.
Yeah, you're very tasty.
People are asking your level.
Uh,
I'm outside it. Or you
yeah.
can have it.
You can do it if you want. My level is so big it looks like a typo.
Yeah.
Hold up.
我不是要针对你，别往心里去。
Ow.
There's a big man there.
Kill them.
I'm running away.
Running away.
I don't know where to run. I'm running anyway. It's Overwatch Day. So beautiful.
Into the unknown.
I'm gonna get you reported. For copyrights. Songs. Is that, yes, that's the thing.
I don't think your singing is good enough for that.
What? You are calling my singing bad? Wow.
It doesn't even have any music behind it.
Wow. I can't believe it, Trippy. You're so negative nowadays. Jesus Christ. You're just a bitch. Calling your friends singing bad? Wow.
Not gonna lie. I'm looking at you.
Stop looking at me!
No.
Objective lost. Stop the pain.
I don't know how I'm alive, but I'm alive. And for that I'm gonna say, suck my butthole. This is so strange to say, like, not without like swearing. Suck my butthole.
Suck my poopy place.
Eat poo poo. There's someone behind me. No one can hide.
Hello, Tracer. Have a nice lolly in your face.
Oh wow. Getting body shots. Wow. You avenge me.
That could have gone better.
Din din soon.
Right. I can wait for you.
Once we're done here. Hey, Hawkins. Where did it? Oh. Get him. Get on the payload.
No.
Everyone is counting
Don't tell me what to do. I'm shooting Paras from the air while I'm in the air as well.
You said a naughty word.
Oh
I know. Wee.
That could have gone better.
That's not nice. Ow. Don't mind my sounds.
What's that, Ling?
I almost got fire Mohawk, but I didn't because I went in a wall, like
Yeah?
behind the wall, and then I almost died by a Moira or thingy. Right after.
Both Those tanks trying to get me before my
Saw that.
ice block expired.
No one can hide.
60 seconds.
Thank you.
Mine is not over yet.
Ooh, more of that nice dressing.
I don't like it.
Is approaching its destination.
It's spicy mango salad dressing. It's called Wicked Kitchen Amazing Mango Sauce.
You want to know?
It's got,
you want to hear a funny video?
Got red pepper in it.
You wanna hear a
Yeah?
funny video? It's hold on, where is it? Give me a second, I find it.
What does that mean? Salty and quick play classic. Wow. Didn't I quit? For a while, yeah. But I feel a lot more optimistic about the future of Overwatch now that Microsoft are gonna take control. But yeah, I'm gonna BRB and have some food.
Some dude.
Okay, I'm back. I don't know if Toasty is though. She just went AFK just as I came back. Guess we'll just wait. And then we can carry on. Do, do, do.
Boo.
Hello.
Hello.
We ready to carry on?
Yes. Beyblade, Beyblade, red lip.
Traveling to Meihem. Prepare to attack.
It's Castle Place.
Castle, does that mean that we can be queens?
Castle.
Castle, can we be queens? Can we be
Hello.
queens?
If we want, I suppose.
Yes, queen.
A world is worth fighting for. We can do it together.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
I googled EVE Online change character name or something, and one of the first results was, yeah, Overwatch is renaming the cowboy character. What's that got to do with it? It's not what I searched for.
4, 3, 2,
That feeling when you Google them.
capture objective A.
Silly. Don't shoot me.
Much better. Yeah. This will stop them.
I killed your dark twin.
Wait, what?
The Moira on the other team is called Dark Toaster.
Oh no. This is the war zone now. The actual war zone. Posters. to win this.
Escort.
Your holy toaster and their dark toaster.
Treaty, we have to win this. Okay.
It's
we
good
have
versus evil.
to. Yes, we have to win this, Treaty, please. Just take. It's about life now.
Bad guys. Heads up.
Enemy turret. 冻住！不洗澡。
We must win.
Yeah, well.
Tryhard mode activate.
Enemy turret down.
Make sure to kill your evil twin as well. Good, good.
Damage increase.
I can level.
Payload on the move. That's cool.
No one can hide from my sight.
What's this? Blocking the ball.
No.
No, Toaster is taking a win.
大家都指望着我呢。
Shoot her in the face.
Anyone else want to do their jobs today?
Better watch it.
Oops. That's not quite right.
Heroes never die.
Where did the Moira go?
Dead.
Tactical visor activated.
不洗澡。
Good.
Yes.
We did it.
The world
Good
will
triumph.
live another day.
Slay of the
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, what is this? Oh, it's this one.
Oh yeah, such skill. Oh, that was a nice one.
Thank you. Whew. Now I can rest in peace, you know.
Yeah.
Evil has been conquered, you know.
Unless they appear in the next fight.
No.
Who knows? They might come back to be bested again.
Oh no. Please, no. I will scream at Jeff Kaplan if it happens, even though he's not a part of the game anymore, but still.
Yeah. Hey, Sebster. Jeff. Jeff exists.
traveling to Hanamura. Prepare.
Can you join?
Select your hero.
Yeah. Are you on my friends list? Okay. Okay. Let me, Oh. Bit of a cheesy throat. Should we play a game while we wait for you, Harrison? Or will he be done shortly? It may take some time. Okay.
Zipster.
They're in the group.
They are? Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good. I didn't realize. I'm sorry.
You missed that one.
Yeah, I did. I'm dumb, okay? My phone
No.
just
You just miss things sometimes.
Sometimes I'd. My widow. How will I ever live?
Our world is worth fighting for.
I'm gonna judge every movement this widow does. Wow, we're not having a golden gun on widow. What a fucking loser. Noob. 101. Wow, what a loser. Damn. Just punching Flo. Wow, what a dumbass, you know. I'm being salty now.
Yeah, because they stole your hero.
Yeah. Wow, didn't do my jump shot that I do all the time.
They didn't play exactly like you do. Wow.
Yeah. Wow, they died already. What a
Yeah.
That could have gone better. Amazing.
Enemy turret here.
wow, she died and couldn't get away from a Winston. What a noob.
Ah!
Amazing.
Yeah.
Enemy turret here.
Enemies re-engaging.
Wow, died by a mercy. Satma was killing me even more.
Go away. Oh. Oh, thank you. I keep forgetting that's this early now.
Yeah. Would it not be better to have your hormones in the morning?
Well, it says on the tablet to have it in the evening,
Ah, okay.
and the gel says I should take it with. Well, it says I should take it with the estrogen. So they both have to be in the evening.
Fair enough. So when do you take them? When you go to bed?
Yeah, just before bed.
Valuable data on
Oh, that's fair enough then.
No, I don't need to be any salty anymore. I have a widow.
Good. You can show them how it's done.
Exactly.
Whereabouts do I apply? I'm using an online service called Gender GP. The whole thing was online. I applied online. I had a Zoom meeting with one of their people who evaluated me and my expectations and all of that kind of stuff. And then a few weeks later, they wrote me a prescription and gave me a link to order my hormones. So it was very easy. But yeah, Gender GP is the one I used. Really easy, really quick, no waiting around. When I looked into it, their first available appointment was about a week after the date I looked into it. So basically no waiting times,
No one can hide from
which is pretty good. Yeah. Hey Skinny G. If you go via the NHS, what will usually happen is you'll talk to your GP, they'll nod and say yeah, okay, and then they'll do nothing and you'll go back, like, they'll say, oh yeah, it takes a while, we'll refer you to the gender clinic and all that stuff. And half the time they don't even bother doing anything. You have to go back like 6 months later or whatever, say, okay, can I have an update? And they're like, oh, we haven't done anything. So then you have to go back, you have to talk to them again, and it's like, all right, do it this time. And then you find out there's like a 3 to 5 year waiting list just for a first consultation. So yeah, I didn't really want to go through all that rubbish, so I just looked into private options, and Gender GP is a private option. It costs a bit of money, but it's nowhere near as much as you might think. So it was much better than waiting 3 to 5 years just for an initial consultation, and probably have to wait several more years just for hormones. So it would have been like up to a 7-year wait before I got any hormones whatsoever. So that was just silly. So it wasn't worth even trying to go down that route. Yeah, it's really bad in the UK. They don't really care. Sad, really. Because the thing is, in the UK, there's only 8 gender clinics in the whole of the UK. That's why the waiting list is so long. And there's a lot of people that don't even think a private option exists because the NHS don't tell you about it. People just assume they have to talk to their doctor and go via that route. But Gender GP are, what's it called? Elective they use an elective healthcare model, which means if you know what you want, they'll make sure that your health is good enough for it, and then they'll do it for you, as long as don't have any illnesses that would prevent the hormones from working or cause the hormones to do you harm. Then they're not going to say no, right? And as I'm a healthy individual with no health issues, they just said okay, and I was able to get estrogen and progesterone pretty much straight away. So it's pretty good. One of the ones I'm looking at getting will require me to talk to their doctor, and that's where a waiting time does happen, because when I looked into it, their first available doctor's appointment was the 1st of April, which at that point was like 4 months away. Hey Oliver. But yeah, that's less than 2 months away now. And then I can go on a bit stronger stuff, which should do the job a bit better. But yeah, you'd think going private would cost a lot of money, but it really doesn't. Oh, yeah, I can invite you now. NHS is good when it comes to critical health care. If you need immediate surgery, NHS is awesome for that. My mum a few years back had a stroke. I called them up. I dialed 999, got an ambulance. Ambulance were here in 2 or 3 minutes. They got mum to the hospital. They did a scan on her. They sent her off to Bristol, and she got surgery next day. Just straight away. She spent a few weeks recovering in the hospital, but in terms of surgery, it was next day.
The world is worth fighting for.
So if you need immediate help, NHS is awesome for that, because they will help you as soon as possible and they won't charge you anything for it. But when it comes to elective surgery, that's when you'll hit waiting times, because understandably they need to treat the most critical patients first, right? It's triage.
Right beside you.
So elective stuff that can wait often does, which makes sense.
1. Attackers incoming.
If we had a government that actually cared, the NHS would be better. But yeah, we haven't had a government that actually cares for a long time. But yeah, you can't say they're bad. They do have their problems, of course. And without a lot more funding, things aren't going to be like the best in the world on the NHS. But the good thing about the NHS is you never have to worry about being delayed for critical life-saving surgery. That will always be there, because that's what they prioritize. Do I use face cam? I haven't since I came back to streaming. It's something I might go back to eventually, but not for now. I enjoy the VTubing stuff at the moment.
Gone better.
It's fun. Whee!
I'm on fire.
No one can hide from my sight.
Spotted them. Let's see you get past this.
What's up, Jake? Yeah, I saw Chicken Big Mac. I thought, ooh, I might try that.
Hey, what you
Sniper!
Tracer here. Let's get you back in the fight.
Yeah, I've got another appointment with the Lays of a Lady on the 18th, I think. So if they're doing it then, I might try it out.
G'day, cover. Thanks, mate.
If they're using the Big Mac sauce, or if they develop like a special chicken Big Mac sauce.
No one can hide from my sight.
What's that, Jake?
This fight is not over yet.
Heroes never die.
That sounds like a lot of food.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah, that's a lot of food. I mean, to be fair, if you add up the calories for all of that, and it still comes under a daily allowance, and you're doing 1 meal a day, that's fine. Do you get a free knife with every Happy Meal? Gotta teach 'em young, you know? Or is that a bit too edgy? They just get tasers. Yeah. I remember when I was a kid, someone decided it would be funny to make a taser out of a disposable camera by using the flash. It worked quite well. So you'd push the button in and it would power up with that like power up noise it does. And then you could zap someone.
Play of the game.
Ooh, what did you do?
I played Overwatch.
Triple kill.
No one can hide from my sight.
Ah, thanks, Jake. You actually did it before I did. I had to resist the urge of pushing the level up button again.
Level up in stream. Oh, yeah.
Now entering. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Our world is worth fighting for.
You remind me of someone. You're so serious, though.
I believe you are mistaken.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
Think you can keep up with me?
No.
Greetings.
Man, I love reading your journal. I'm so jealous you get to go to all those places.
That's true. I guess you don't get to travel very much.
5, 4, 3,
Oh.
2, 1. Attack commencing. Capture objective A.
Much better.
Well, someone has to push the payload. Might as well be me.
Enemy turret destroyed.
Just casually staring at Arissa's ass.
Bad word alert.
My servants never die.
No one can hide from my
How
sight.
dare you? In your own stream.
Team up for special attack.
Yes, Toasty did just point out my language.
Let's get to that
Even though she's a lot worse than me.
Yeah. That's why I put it out.
The payload is on the way.
So now you've had like a day or two to think about it, Jake. What are your thoughts on the Sony Bungie acquisition? Are you still hyped about it? Do you think there are possibly any negatives to it? Potentially, for example, making future Destiny games PlayStation exclusives, perhaps?
No one can hide from my sight.
Victory.
So Bungie have said no to that, and okay, that's good.
Play of the game.
No one can hide from my sight.
Yeah, Sony will probably find a way around it, but at least for the time being, they'll be safe.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Yes. Yeah, I could invite you.
I think I'm gonna go now.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Let's see. Is my voice chat still broken?
Prepare to attack.
Let's just spam it.
Select your hero.
Jake, come on. You're mod now.
Our world is worth fighting for.
ain't much for waiting around.
Yeah, but at least put like asterisks or use a different word. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is not a name that should be allowed, right? If you know what that means.
I've secured the payload. Let's move it out.
Hey, Zowie. That's a word I've seen to refer to the PP.
This fight is not over yet.
Yeah. I think it's fairly obscure British slang.
No one can hide in the darkness.
And it refers, I think, to the end of it. The tip. If I remember correctly. I think it's obscure enough. It's a little less obvious than something like Bell End, you know?
Everyone is counting on me.
Thanks. Did he though? Or did it get changed eventually? Because, yeah, that's a bit too explicit, really.
Moving the payload. Backup requested.
How many people are playing on this account? Just me. I did let a friend take care of my account while I was gone, but since I got back, it's only been me. It's only ever been one person playing on this account at any one time. Yeah, it only ended up being like 80 levels without me. Yeah, because it was 5 months with all the event loot boxes and some competitive. Okay. Yeah, I'm still the highest level in the world. By a long way still. Well over 1,000 levels.
It took you several attempts to shut the front door this morning.
Yeah, a little bit. I was trying to do it slowly so it wouldn't make too much noise,
Well,
but
it did, and it woke me up.
I ended up making more noise instead.
Yes, you did.
Tactical visor activated.
No, I didn't have my ice block. It's fine.
Play of the game.
Ooh. Oh, you're good at the game? Reported. People just don't know what cheating looks like, do they? All my highlights are on the other PC, otherwise I'd show you. Yeah, only one of those was a headshot. The rest are body shots. Silly people.
Now arriving at the tower. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Our world is worth fighting for.
Where did you hide your treasure? Could hardly have it on your person.
Sure, I don't know anything you're talking about.
I guess what they're saying is it's some form of aimbot that's subtle, I guess. I don't know. Okay, I'll play this one with the controller. Seeing as you did it right at the beginning.
Hey, 我又回来啦。
I was going to use that. No. Come back. Hello. Let me. can't strafe. Or can I?
Wait for me.
No. Wait. No, I can. It's just annoying. Okay.
Here it comes.
It's just
Rains from above. Yahi param vasta victahe. Teleporter online. Helden sterben nicht. Reality takes over my will.
hold on. Let me aim. No, hold on. Hold on. No. Oh, they moved it. Wait, wait. Wait. No.
I have to get back in the fight. Damn. I'm out of focus. Ice wall coming up.
Yeah, there's turrets there.
Widowmaker here.
That's cool.
Well, I got rid of that one turret with my ult. Wait, there's another one.
Everyone is counting on me.
Best round.
Into the iris.
Well, that didn't go very well.
Apagando las luces. Justice.
Score 0-1.
Not one for standing around.
What? Ah! Now I'm a bit dizzy. Hold on.
Damn it.
There we go.
Asking for it.
Come back. I'm trying to aim.
I have to get back in the fight.
Wait. Let me.
Attack the objective. Attack the objective.
Yeah, I'm doing so well.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines.
Surrender to my will.
Come back. Wait, let me build a wall. No.
Hey，我又回来啦！
Helden sterben nicht.
Yeah, no medals at all.
I have to get back in the fight.
online.
冻住，不许走！
Rebrand. Well, I just started streaming again recently under my new name.
Defeat. Play of the game.
There we go. One controller game. I've been abandoned. So I started streaming again last week. So you're only a week late, really. Oh, thank you. I still need to put the new information in the panel about the big question. Let's see.
Arriving at watch point.
Unless I did that already.
Attackers incoming in
No, I
30
didn't.
seconds.
I'll have to write that. I keep remembering to do it when I can't do it, and then forgetting to do it when I can. Your partner is trans? Yeah, things are going pretty smoothly so far. I came out at the end of October and I've already been on hormones about 6 weeks. So that's pretty good going. At the end of the year, I'm going to be going over to Spain for a consultation for facial feminization surgery. So I'll probably get that done next year. And then the one after that will probably be the year after. Which is the bottom part. because I'd like to try and get that for free on the NHS if I can. The way you do it, if you want it quickly, is you completely ignore the fact that the NHS offer that service, because they're complete trash. Instead, you use a service like Gender GP or Gender Care. Those are both very quick and very efficient. With Gender GP, I filled in a form online and was speaking with someone a week later, and then several weeks after that I got my prescription. It's as quick as that. So that was Gender GP. I don't know if Gender Care have any kind of waiting lists, but Gender GP work on and forget what it's called again. But basically, if you know what you want and you're a healthy individual with no pre-existing health conditions, they'll be happy to prescribe any hormones you want. Some might require a doctor consultation if they're a bit stronger. For me, I was just after estrogen and progesterone, which are both available without a doctor appointment for Gender Care. So yeah, it didn't take long. So yeah, look up Gender GP, because it's the one I used. It does cost money, of course, because it's private. But it's not as much as you think. It's quite affordable. And it's a whole lot better than waiting.
Everyone is counting on me.
Ah yes, that's the term I was looking for. Informed consent. Informed consent. Basically, if you know what you want and understand the risks, they'll do it for you. That's generally what the consultation is all about. Making sure you know what you're getting yourself in for, and making sure you know exactly what you want, you know? As long as, you know, those things are the case, and you're sure of what you want, and you've done your research, they're happy to proceed. Wow. There we go. I'll probably, let's see, I'll move that bit up to the top because that's probably the most frequently asked question.
Attackers incoming in
Our
30
world is
seconds.
worth fighting for. Ooh, this place looks like so much fun.
Idle hands are the devil's. Touch from afar.
This was stop.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Here it comes. Do what I say, and this will go nice and smooth. I've sighted the enemy.
Der Kampf ist noch nicht vorbei. Sniper, knock out. Chiraba. My daddy. Fire in the hole. Dein Schutzengel ist da. Sorry about that. Ice wall coming up.
I've sighted the enemy.
Helden sterben nicht.
Get into position.
Mercy, what are you doing without your team?
Watch this.
Silly sausage.
I've got you in my sights. Experience tranquility.
This is my will. I've sighted the enemy. Get in there, bud. Take it easy.
Both Meys have a diamond border. Well, she was on the point. She wasn't near the shark. Hold on. There we go.
Watch this.
Whee!
10 seconds.
Everyone, stick together. We can do this. Let's see you get past this.
Yeah, a bit late there, Sombra. I'm not going to endorse them because they asked to be endorsed. That's not how you get endorsements. Yeah, I didn't get it stuck this time.
Traveling to the path. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Our world is worth fighting for. Always give yourself a
Yeah, I tend to just pick anyone. But sometimes I'll try to endorse specific people based on certain preconditions. If I see someone with endorsement level 5, I'll tend to endorse them. Just because I know that's difficult to maintain, so I like to help. And I tend to endorse people of higher endorsement level anyway, in general. If I see someone without any endorsement level, that means they've been very naughty and deserve a spanked bottom, so I don't give them an endorsement. Yeah, I've never got level 5. It's not easy at all. Yeah, my level tends to oscillate between 3 and 4 quite a bit. Yeah.
Everyone is counting on me. Amazing.
Best round lost.
Ooh.
Score 0-1.
A moment to enjoy some peace and quiet. Probably just a moment, though. Greetings.
3,
Quite safe.
2, 1.
Let's go.
Capture the objective.
Oi. Oh, speaking of endorsement level. Yeah. Level 4. Just a random endorsement out of nowhere.
And all the objectives. Come join me.
Yeah.
This fight is not over yet.
Yeah, staying at home is nice, but it's nice to be doing something as well, I think. I feel as I get older, I tend to enjoy working a bit more. I don't know, just one of those things. Oh, hello. No! Well, at least I got one of them.
That could have gone better.
Why are they shooting my wall? A badge Chaneg. with your 69 gifted subs. I'm guessing the only time that's going to change is if you're beaten on first place, maybe? Or will you give up 69 voluntarily while still at first place, do you think?
Everyone is counting on me.
Moira by your side.
Yep, Twitch. Ah. You'll never give it up unless someone beats you. Okay. What will happen if someone else gets to 69? Will they be first because they did it after? Or will it just be joint first? Yeah, I'm not sure either. Maybe? Hard to know without testing it.
Now traveling to Busan. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
I'm the only one with any profile stars in this team.
Hey, Beth, check this out.
Oh, that's right. I finish at 8. I'd forgotten about that. I had it in my head that I was taking a break at 8 and then doing another 2 hours, but no, I need to go to bed at 9. I think I did an extra game after the stream, but that was about it. Yeah, maybe. But I think I remember turning off my PC about 9 o'clock. So it can't have been any later than that. Top points, yeah. Damn it. Well, third place is possible. You could possibly reach third. I'd set your goal for that for now, and then see what happens. Well, you earn them 2 per minute, I think, if you're a subscriber. So let's see what that's about. What, 16k? Something like that. So it's about 8,000 minutes. So it's still a while. With 4 hours per stream. That's 240 minutes per stream. So 1,000 is about 4 streams. And you need 16,000. So 16 times 4, 64 streams at 5 streams a week. That would take like 3 and a bit months if Max Lerno didn't earn any points in that time. Well, it would be about 12 and a bit weeks, so yeah, about 3 months. Tamazuki is a serial lurker. I don't see them around much though anymore. I mean, paying to win is something you could do, yeah. So you could wait 3 months to get it for free, or you could pay to win. How much should paying to win cost? I think it's 200 per pound. So what? That would be 2,000 for £10. So £80. That's not too bad. Yeah, Oopsie Poosey is the king of lurkers in the stream. I think subbing is also worth like 1,000 or something.
Defend the objective. Understood.
Amazing!
Payday's not too far. Yeah, I get paid on Friday. And that should be the last of my lower paychecks. The increased hours, I'll start getting paid next week. So that'd be nice. I got plans for what to do with that money. I got my new model being made with the updated design, and it'll be more responsive and should be more mobile, have better facial tracking and all that kind of stuff. And I'll be getting an iPhone as well for the better facial tracking to go along with that model. So yeah, that should be better, a lot better. And then probably next month I'm thinking I might work on getting some motion trackers so I can have proper head and hand tracking. Hey, I post the odd picture here and there. Well, I do like doing the VTubing stuff, and I'm not really comfortable with face cam yet. I'd rather wait for that one. Perhaps a while. We'll see. Yeah, have a good evening, Jake. Oh, thanks. So let's see. We'll do the ending screen, since I do forget to do that sometimes. Let's see. We'll raid this person. They're playing a hide and seek game of some sort.